and I'm going to share with you what we call our snowball plan. And this is the way that we have helped in our coaching program, helped tens of thousands of people get debt-free forever. Tens of thousands of people. And so the first principle is to put all your focus on one debt. You do one debt at a time. Alexander Graham Bell said, concentrate all your thoughts upon the work at hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus. So what I want you to do is go to itsagoodlife.com, go to where it says tools and resources on the top of the page. Just click on that and you'll see it says get out of debt forever, because it's linked to this podcast, and it's our debt reduction rollover plan. And it's a step-by-step, if you're watching me on a little bit of the YouTube, it's this beautifully designed thing by the team that really lays out how to get out of debt. It's simple. It's slick. You don't need to buy 10 books. You don't need to listen to Dave Ramsey 24 hours a day. It's real simple, okay? So let's say this person has 3 credit cards, right? So they have a MasterCard, a Visa, and a Discover card. They owe $1,850 on MasterCard, $1,925 on Visa, and then $1,575 on Discover, right? The interest rates are 21.9, 15.9, 11.9. So what are we going to attack? We're going to attack the highest interest rate first. Now, the one exception I'd give you to this, if you have a credit card with a real small balance and you could pay it off, even if it has a low interest rate, and you pay it off first to create some momentum, and momentum's a powerful thing. And there's nothing better than that feeling, I paid one off. The whole principle behind the rollover plan, the snowball plan that we have, is this. You're going to take the minimum payments on the highest interest rate. You're going to add an amount to buy down the card and combine them together. And when that card is paid over, you'll roll it over to the next card plus that minimum payment. And then when that card's paid over, you take that minimum payment plus the amount you were paying on the previous card and you'll roll it over to the next one. That's how it works. So let me walk you through it. So let's say you decided you can come up with $340 a month. And what we did there is like a 10% of your income. So you get your net income, you say, okay, I'm gonna muscle up here and take 10% of my earnings to throw at my debts, okay? And so in this case, we're going after the highest interest rate, which in the analogy I just gave you, if you download this resource, the debt reduction rollover plan, you'll see it's a MasterCard. So $1,850 balance, 21.9% interest rate, minimum payment, $45. We're gonna throw $340 a month to pay down the principal, okay? So it means $340 plus $45 minimum payment means $385 is going at that card every single month. How long does it take to pay off that card? 5 months. 5 months. And during that time, you got to be disciplined not to jack up the card anymore, right? So now it's 5 months, that card's paid off. The next debt is Visa. Now it's paid down a little bit. It was $1,900. Now it's down to $1,700, right? We're making our minimum payments. But now we had a minimum payment of $45 on our MasterCard, plus the $340 we can afford to pay off our debts. Now I have $385. Why? Because that other debt was in my budget. So now I take the minimum payment from the first card, plus the amount of I'm prepaying off my debts, the $340, and I have $385. So I have $385. The minimum payment on the Visa was $55. So altogether, I'm now throwing $440 a month at the second card. So the $340, which is the prepayment amount, the $45, which was the minimum payment on the other card I don't have anymore, and the $55, the minimum payment on the card I'm paying off now, which is the Visa. Well, guess what? That doesn't take very long before that sucker's paid off. In fact, 4 months later, the Visa card's paid off. So now, what do I have? I have the $45 on the MasterCard that's paid off. I have the $55 that I was used to paying for the Visa card. And I have the $340 that I was using for the pay down on the Visa. So now it's $440 plus the minimum payment on the last card. And the last card's the lowest interest rate. And that's $40. So $40 plus $440 means $480 a month is being chucked at that payment left, right, and center. So it just takes 3 more months and that card's gone. So all told, those 3 credit cards got paid off in 12 months. Now, it will be a long 12 months while you're doing it, but when you look back, you go, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have 0 credit card debt. Now, this is the magic of this program, is the minimum payments of $45 on MasterCard, for $55 on your Visa, and $40 in your Discover card were in your budget. You were making those payments. You added $340 to it to pay off your debts. Now you have none of those payments. So what does it mean? You go hog wild? No. Now you have $480 a month to go and invest. Because the greatest way to never get out of debt is to go and build wealth. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to think, feel, and do better, check out these videos too. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like if you enjoyed the content.